What's up, Slick Review fans? We're coming at you with another video. Today we'll be checking out the DJI Osmo Mobile 2. We'll be doing a quick unboxing, initial setup, and my first impressions. Then over the next few weeks I'll be working on a second video, gathering some test footage, comparing the different apps that can work with this device, and then we'll come back in a couple weeks with that video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do a lot of product reviews, a lot of tech reviews, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so let's jump in the box here. First, checking out the packaging, I do like DJI's presentation. It does seem a little Apple-esque to me, but there's nothing wrong with that. You know, just a white box, nice graphics on the front. Presentation's pretty nice. Let's get into it here. So right away when you open it up, you get the usual books and all that stuff. And then you get the box with the gizmo inside. Now the case that it comes in is basically, think of it as heavy-duty shipping packaging. That's really all it is. I wouldn't necessarily recommend hanging on to just this to store and keep your Osmo in. Now, you could, but it's just styrofoam. I've actually got a carrying case that I got on Amazon coming that's meant to, you put this inside of it, but then it's a little bit more protected. It's actually a carrying case, and all that stuff will be in an upcoming video. So opening up the box, all we get is the Osmo and a micro USB charging cable. That's it. So we're going to set that off to the side and check this thing out. So before we get it booted up, we'll just take a quick tour. Here's the grip and everything right here with a couple interface buttons. On the back is a USB port where you can charge your smartphone from the device. On the side we have micro USB charging. On the front, we've got a joystick type device that helps us pan and tilt and all that stuff. We've got the mode and power button, and then recording right here. We've got power indicator lights. This thing does not ship with a charge, so the first thing you're going to have to do is charge it. And then we've got zoom on the side. So what we're going to do is get it set up in the app and have a quick demo. Okay guys, so before you get everything paired up in the app, you want to go ahead and get your device mounted correctly. So how you do that is first grab your phone, grab your Osmo, slide in the phone into this cradle. So get that flush with the end here. Then the first thing you're going to do is make sure it's level this way. And how you do that is the control knob in the back here. You loosen that, and then this part here, you move in and out until it gets to be about level this way. And then you tighten that knob. Second part is making sure it's level this way. And how you do that is loosen this knob up here, and then you're going to move the phone in the cradle horizontally until it seems like it's not going anywhere, and then tighten that down as well. And then you're balanced. Now the first thing you want to do after you get your device properly balanced is download the DJI Go app. Now if you already have a DJI drone like I do, it is not the same app. It's a completely separate one. So I spent about 5 minutes poking around in the other DJI app before I figured that out. So unless you've already had an Osmo, you're going to need to go download that. Now after your device is connected through Bluetooth to the Osmo, open up the DJI Go app, and then we'll click Start. Okay guys, so we'll do a quick tour of the UI here. So in the top left, we've got camera, gimbal, general, and live settings. You can connect to your different favorite social media networks. Under general, we just have some stuff nobody cares about. Bunch of different gimbal settings. You can get it all calibrated, do all sorts of different stuff in there. And then the camera settings, you can change the video resolution. Here are the different kinds that it offers in the DJI app. We're going to do a whole different video comparing the different apps you can use with this. But the DJI app lets you do 4K at 30 frames a second, 1080 at 30, 1080 at 60, and 720 at 30 is what's offered in the DJI app. Here, the camera button, we have a couple quick toggles for resolution and some different effects there. We have access to the camera roll. Now it's the DJI camera roll. The DJI app does not save to your device's camera roll. You have to transfer them over. We have a button to flip the camera, record button of course. Here's a toggle for the different modes. So we have just normal, slow motion, time lapse, hyperlapse and motion lapse. Now the quick difference between those, time lapse is just static. You set the device somewhere and it takes photos at different intervals and then stitches them together for a video file. So you can change the interval that it takes a photo at, so half a second, 1 second, all the way up as much as you want, and then how long do you want it to do that, and then at the bottom it gives you an estimate of how long the video file will be when it's finished. Now that's time lapse. Now there's motion lapse here on the right, and essentially what that does, it's a similar process, but it will pan while you do it. So you can set it to start at point A and end at point B, and then same thing, take photos. Now it's asking me to start it, but take photos every few seconds, whatever you want to do, for, again, how long. So the difference is it will pan while it takes those photos. Now the last one is hyperlapse, which this one's kind of cool. So what this one allows you to do is select a point off in the distance, and then the idea is that you walk towards it and the gimbal will focus on that point, again, while taking photos at whatever interval you create. And then it gives you a kind of nice moving video. And again, we're going to have examples of all these in a couple weeks when I finish the review. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for my initial video. Again, this was mostly just a quick familiarization and taking a quick tour of the device. I'm going to be working on it for the next couple weeks, having a little fun with it, and then I'll come back with several different footage examples. I'm going to be comparing different apps that you can use with it. So if you'd like to see the more extensive review, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on so you don't miss it. So let me know down in the comments, guys, what you'd like to see specifically in that video. I do want to make sure that I answer any questions you might have while I'm making it. So go ahead and let me know what you want to see in there. That's all I've got for you this time, guys. Slick Reviews, out.